The objective of this ESFR assembly job is to assemble ESFR, or Early Suppression Fast Response, sprinkler heads. The equipment used includes fixtures, a workstation, a roller conveyor, a cart, a footrest, an adjustable height chair, a computer monitor, a wastebasket. The materials used include frames, screws, supports, triggers, deflectors, seats, elements, shipping caps, boxes. The personal protective equipment included safety glasses and nitrile gloves. The work environment is an inside work environment with heat and no air conditioning. The worker observed was 5 feet 7 inches tall. The work methods for the observed ESFR assembly job include getting the sprinkler frame and positioning it into the driver fixture, setting the pip cap into the seat of the sprinkler, making sure the pip cap is sitting completely, getting the screw and positioning it down into the top of the screw boss with the pointed end facing down, verifying that the pip cap tab is properly aligned with the frame arms, getting the support, trigger, and element and assembling those together, positioning the sub-assembly into the seat slot and under the compression screw hole, triggering the photosensor to activate the screwdriver while manually aligning. If misaligned, reverse the screwdriver and start again. Inspecting the alignment, getting the deflector and the sprinkler frame and attaching the deflector, positioning the sprinkler frame into the roll-on fixture, placing the sprinkler frame within the pressure test fixture, getting the cap and placing it over the sprinkler frame. Sprinklers pass if the machine presses the cap in place and Loctites the assembly. Positioning the assembly in the packing box. There were several ergonomic risk factors observed for the ESFR assembly position. Repeated and sustained exertions were rated as a high pace. Hands were in constant, rapid, steady motion and exertion to assemble ESFR sprinkler heads. The work is self-paced. Sustained exertions were observed and included continuous standing, continuous sitting. Workers had the opportunity to rotate between seated and standing work. However, some workers choose primarily seated or standing work. Continuous neck flexion or forward bending to view work. Continuous mild torso flexion. Forceful exertions were required to assemble and hold the components during the assembly process. It's important to note that a pinch grip is used. Awkward postures were observed and include neck and torso flexion to view work during the assembly process, extended reach and forearm rotation to get caps and deflectors and to position parts in the test station, wrist deviation or sideways bending, flexion and extension or backwards bending, and forearm rotation to assemble components. The mechanical or localized contact stress observed was contact stress between the hand and forearm and the edges of the parts. The recommendations for the ESFR assembly job include investigate using adjustable height workbenches and/or fixtures to decrease posture stress. Consider using sit-stand chairs to provide quick posture changes to decrease sustained exertions. Consider job rotation to workstations with different motion patterns to decrease exposure to awkward postures and repetitive exertion. Reposition the sub-assembly fixture location and/or tilt to decrease wrist posture stress.